Yeah, it was pretty similar, which was kind of a shock. Yeah, I didn't think they would have the same exact thing to say, but yeah, it was pretty similar. A part of me was thinking I would have so much more to work on, but a lot of the things that I do now will translate. I just want to see more as far as like other areas rather than scoring and other things like that. So it was kind of a shock. It was kind of like humbling to hear that, and it made me feel good that like I'd have to work on these other areas. Like I already have this area down, so just work on other things, and you'll have a greater shot at it. So that made me feel good.
Going back to last season, you guys played LSU twice. What did you see out of Lamont Waters, another guy that tested the waters? The NBA.
He was a really solid point guard. Played well, runs the floor well, can score well, very slippery, handles the ball well. Definitely a playmaker. So he's a really good player for LSU.
Do smaller guards like him that aren't the now traditional point guards, or guys that are bigger, present different issues or challenges that other good point guards maybe present?
Definitely, yeah. I feel like they're a little bit quicker, so they get into the lane a little bit easier, a little bit slippier. I feel like they have maybe more moves. Maybe they dribble the ball a little bit more closer to the ground. So definitely a little bit different feel than a traditional point guard, but I think he'll do just fine.
Familiar are you with this year's Kentucky team? Obviously, you guys took them out twice last year. Your familiarity with the team?
Not too familiar with the new guys that came into Kentucky. I don't even know any of them by name. Really haven't looked into much of them yet, but I'm sure they'll be good. Coach Calipari does a really good job getting those guys to play together and play hard, and they always have really talented guys. So I'm sure they'll be good as well.
How does it play on your mind that there are a lot of guys throughout the league that were in a similar position as you, testing the waters, and it doesn't seem like a big stretch to think maybe they're going to improve like you expect them to improve.
Right.
What is that? How do you think that's going to impact the kind of basketball we see?
I think you'll see high-level basketball. I think you'll see a lot of physicality. I think you'll see a lot of athleticism. And I think you'll see a lot of guys playing harder than they ever have in maybe their career, especially with them kind of getting a taste of the NBA lifestyle, getting to see it, just getting a glimpse of it, and just that lifestyle is so amazing, and so people are so fortunate to be there that just seeing it for a second and then having to go back to college is like, wow, like I really want to be there. So I think people will play a little bit harder, a little bit faster, and try to work on their game a little bit more.
When you first put your name in, think about how this could turn out. They're gonna put flowers and welcome.
Roses as you walk. No, I thought it would be a great experience either way it went. I knew that I was trying to learn a lot from it. I knew that I wanted to take a lot from it either way it went. So it was a good experience overall. I'm glad they have that rule now. It's great for young players, young athletes that dream of playing in the NBA and always dreamed of playing on the big league. So I think it's a great rule. And that's pretty much all I can say about it.
And how do you feel about Noah and Chris Jones, the freshman point guard?
Right.
How big of a change do you think that's going to be?
It'll definitely be a big change. Chioza was a great player. Andrew Nembhard is a great player as well. I don't know exactly how Andrew Nembhard will play in tough situations. I know Cheese was really poised. I call him Cheese. You guys know him as Chioza, but I know he was really poised in situations like that. So I'm anxious to see how he'll handle it. Thus far, he's handled every situation really well. Very poised. Great player. He's going to be a really good point guard for the Florida Gators. So.